What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Today we're going to see if we can cook a cheap select chuck roast like a steak. Reverse seared goodness. Let's get right into it. Here is that select chuck roast. And while it is select, man, it does have some pretty decent marbling. $4.99 a pound. So 3.16 pounds, $15.77. Telling you this is a great way, very affordable way to feed a larger family. Let me get this out the package and get it cleaned up. All right, here we are. It doesn't require a whole lot of trimming. We've got some loose pieces here I'm not gonna worry about. I think after I salt this and let it sit in the fridge tonight, tomorrow before cooking, I'm going to truss, because all these fat things will cause these individual muscles to want to separate. So I'm going to take care of that tomorrow. Let me get this salt. This is a 3-pound chuck roast, so I'm using just about 3 tablespoons of kosher salt. And so we're off into the fridge for an overnight dry brine. Okay, now we're back. Our chuck roast has been out the fridge for about an hour, coming to temperature. All we're going to do right now, I've already trussed it just to try to keep it intact. A little oil of your choosing, not a whole lot. It's gotten a little firmer, it's a little drier. That salt dissolved nicely. Some coarse black pepper. You can use the seasoning of your choice. Man, I've been in love recently with my Uncle Chris. Remember, we've already put some salt on there, so we don't want to go too crazy, but this is a pretty healthy piece of meat. Gonna flip. Same thing. Definitely want to hit those sides. We're gonna head outside and get this pit going. All right, our fire is ready. Got a little piece of mesquite that I'm gonna drop on there. We're gonna come back with this beautiful, nicely seasoned chuck roast. Right now I've got the bone facing the heat. I've got a piece of wood that I am going to use to prevent that direct heat. I'm gonna come back about halfway through and flip. I want to get this in the neighborhood of 115 to 120. As usual, my vent over the protein to draw some of the smoke. We're at 45 minutes. We're going to do a flip and a quick temperature check. Be gentle. All right, 104 right there in the center. I'm looking for that 115 to 120. So I'm going to give this maybe another 10 to 15 minutes. Fire's looking good. It's been 15 minutes, so we are right at an hour. And I think we are going to be ready to rock, man. That's 113 there, 119, 116. I am going to call that good. So we're going to pull this, have it rest for about 20 or so minutes, and meanwhile we're going to get our fire screaming hot. That is beautiful. Our steak has rested for about 25 minutes and our fire is good and hot. So here we go. Listen to that sizzle. As usual, I'm going to be doing my 30-second flips. Because of these lines, man, I'm going to have to use a spatula. I hate using a spatula or tongs because you start tearing up your crust, but it is what it is today. You can see where it's trying to separate. But 30-second flips. My twine already burned. 131 there. 130. 128. We're gonna call it good, folks. We're gonna pull it. All right, we're gonna give her a good 20, 25 minutes to rest, and we're gonna make it do what it do. All right, she's had a good 20 minutes or so to rest, man, and she's beautiful. Wow, she feels good. Oh, look at that. Tell me you don't want a piece of that. Beautiful. And folks, this is a select. Right? This was not Wagyu or anything of the sort. Wow. Well seasoned. It chews like a flat iron steak. Wow. Just a slight chew, but man, so pleasurable. Wow. That is beautiful. Try to cut around this bone. Man, that's beautiful. Wow. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot cook a chuck roast like a steak. Wow. I am loving this. You want some of this, folks. You want some of this. All right, let's wrap this thing up. I want to thank you guys and gals once again for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe's. A very simple cook, man. 3-pound chuck roast, hour in the smoke, and then maybe another 7-8 minutes seared. Pull it from the pit, from the smoke around 118, and I took it to 128-ish in the sear. Very simple. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, we would appreciate your support. In the meantime, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Enjoy the holidays.